Hello, everybody, and welcome back again to Open Thought House. This is our 4th episode today. I am Baked Rex, and I am followed here today with Wet Noodle Senpai and Hoss. Today's going to be a little bit different from what we typically like to do. My friend Squirrel actually made the brilliant idea to do what we're going to call an Open Thoughts Night. And so it's going to be once a month. I'm going to have anybody that is interested in submitting certain poems. It could be anything that you would like to talk about. Poems, lyrics, anything that is close to you that you would like me to share here on the podcast, please send it in to me or send it in a PM on Facebook. I actually got about 5 or 6 different poems from an author known by Nighthawk. And one of them I actually wanted to share this evening, and while I'm sharing it, I figured we could kind of all go around the group and discuss kind of our thoughts and feelings on it and kind of what we thought about the writing and, all that kind of good stuff. So, Nighthawk wrote, this is a poem called Mama's Boy. You used to make fun of me, call me every name in the book. You called me poor and laughed at me. But there's some things you overlooked. I may have big ears, and you made that clear. I found it hard to express joy. Except that day you called me a beautiful name. You called me a little mama's boy. That's one name that does not get me down, because in fact, it's true. But how would you feel if you were me, and has no mom at home waiting for you? What is it like to have a mom? Do you appreciate what she does for you? I want you to imagine never seeing her again. Would you be able to make do? It took me a very long time to not let you break me down. Now when you remind me of my mom, it gives me a smile in place of a frown. So when you see a broken child whose heart you seek to destroy, just think of me, big-eared kid who is poor. That's right, the little mama's boy. First of all, I just want to say that was beautifully written. I know who this individual is, and I'm very proud of him for writing this poem. Does anybody have any thoughts or opinions on what we just heard?
It's gonna make my mama cry reading that.
It was a very beautiful poem.
It was.
And it's sad because me personally, I look at my mom as one of my best friends. And I go to her for everything. I go to my husband, of course, for, things. But I go to my mom for a lot of things. And I can't imagine calling her and her not answering, and calling and her not answering, and just not being there to answer my questions or to say she loves me back or anything. I just can't imagine. I've already lost too many relatives, and I can't imagine losing my mother.
I don't want to think about that day that I can't talk to my mom. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely a very heart-tugging poem.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely makes you want to. It makes you want to call your mom.
It does. It
makes
does.
you want to call your mom and tell her, "Hey, I just wanted to say I love you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm a mama's boy. Don't know if I would call myself that. But
I'm definitely a mama's girl. I did everything with my mom, but she...
I guess I would be called one, yeah.
Yeah, she fought tooth and nail for me, though, with going through all my stuff with, my bio dad and all that crap and the divorce and everything. She fought tooth and nail for me, and going through all that crap and still having the effort to, put up with me after coming back from my dad's house, after coming home. And I was just a spoiled brat when I got home. I was 2 different people. I was, whooped at my mom's house, and then I go to dad's, and I got spoiled brat treatment, and then I come home, and it's a total different story. But I don't blame her for putting the snack down or anything like that. I can't imagine what my life would be like without my mom.
Yeah, growing up with my mom, I mean, she raised 4 kids, and the oldest was special needs, so that was a very, very rough upbringing at times. Because some mornings she was up since 3, taking care of her, and then Dad got up to go to work at 4.
Yep.
And then kids were up, or the oldest was still up because she couldn't go back to bed, so she stayed awake. I don't think she knew what sleep was for a long time. Until now. At least all the kids are out of the house now.
Yeah.
But even then, it's just, my mom dropped everything one time to come out here almost.
Yeah, she did.
What? How many miles is it? It was like 600 miles from back home or something. Something stupid like that. She dropped everything and was here in a day and a half. I don't know what speed limit it was, but it just guess it didn't apply. But she made it out here. And, I don't know, I should probably call her more often, I feel like. But you get so wrapped up in life and your daily routine of being an adult that you forget. What's that one song where the guy's like, once I was 7 years old.
Oh,
later on in the song, he's like, I hope my kids come and visit me once or twice.
Once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just think of my parents every time I hear that song. And I'm just like, well, I would come and visit you every weekend if I could, but I'm just so far away. And, I'm more than likely never going to be close to them again, like, distance-wise.
I live 3 hours from mine, and I am a baby with that. That's why I can't imagine living further away than that. I would be miserable.
I haven't seen my mom or dad. Well, my mom's counting. I think she said, 11 months?
No, more than that. It was 14 months.
Yeah. A little over a year and some odd.
Yeah.
What
about you guys?
Yeah.
I agree. I don't want to think about losing my mom. My mom is and probably will forever be my best friend. I call her for everything. The other day I was going to the store and I called my mom. I was like, hey, I'm going to the store. She was like, you're old enough, you don't have to tell me where you're going. I was like, I know I just called you like 45 minutes ago, Mom, and you missed like 3 of my FaceTimes, but I'm calling to give you another update on what I'm doing.
Well, you're better at that than I am.
Yeah, for real.
And I get really upset when she doesn't answer the phone, but I know she's busy with my little sister and stuff like that, so I still get upset because I'm like, okay, what's wrong? Why didn't you answer my phone call? Most of the time she's like, oh, I was giving your little sister a shower, or I was in the shower, and I'm like, I don't expect you to answer the phone while you're in the shower.
Drop everything.
Yeah, but no, my mom and mine bond is very close together. There's something inside of me that can tell when something's wrong with my mom.
Right? Yeah, same here.
Oh, yeah, for
You
sure.
hear, you don't even have to see her face. You just hear it
in the voice.
One word, and you're just like,
yeah.
Crap, what's wrong?
Yep.
What did I do, or what did somebody else do?
A little story time. It was my junior year in high school, and my mom was supposed to come pick me up from school. She got off work at like 5:30 on most days, and it was now 6:30, and I'm still at school.
Oh no!
And so I called my mom, and normally my mom answers on the second or third ring on a good day. If she's not busy. Well, this time the phone rang 8 times. And when my mom answered the phone, I knew something was wrong. She had gotten into a car accident.
Shoot.
And the driver's side door was closed. She couldn't get out of it. And she was hit by a drunk driver.
Oh.
Luckily, all she did was break a couple ribs. That's all she walked away with, and some bruises, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But as soon I picked up the phone and she's like, hey. I was like, Mom, what's wrong? Where are you? She's like, no, don't worry. Grandma's coming to get you. I'll be okay. I said, where are you? And my band director at the time came out of his office because apparently I'm a very easy person to read when something's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's that baby face.
Yeah. Yeah. And he literally barricaded the door so I couldn't leave until my grandmother came to get me. Because I had thrown on my jacket, I threw on my backpack, and I was going to walk to where my mom had that car accident just to make sure. And I'll never forget the way she answered that phone. It scares me. So I don't want to think about losing her because I could have lost her on that day, and I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah.
What about you, Senpai?
Man, me and my mom, we super chill, dog.
Your mom is such a nice lady.
Yeah, she
Yeah, man. So, like, we like best friends, too. We like tight, man. So, like, so every now and then when I'm at the store, and I'm like, man, which sausage did she get? I'll be like, I'm going to call my mom. So I dial her number right quick. No, man. So I actually go into my favorites. I call her that way, man. And then, like, literally, like, 30 seconds later, she's like, hello! And I'm like, hey, Mama. And she's like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, Mom, I have a question for you. So, like, I'm at the Walmarts right now, right? And I need to get this sausage, but I don't remember which time you used to get. So could you help a brother out right quick? And she's like, yeah.
Isn't that kielbasa?
But yeah. And she tells me, and I'm like, okay, cool. All right, yeah, that's all I wanted, Mama. I'll talk to you later. And she's like, okay, love you. I'm like, yo, we love you too, Mama.
Yo, that's how my mom answers the phone every time, just about. She's like, what you need? Like, you only ever call when you need something. I'm like, that's not true. By the way.
It's like today. I was watching a documentary on Netflix, and I finished watching it, and I was like, who would like this documentary? My mom. So I called her, and she was like, I've already seen it.
It's like, oh.
And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, I watched it when it came out on the TV as it was unfolding, and I was like, okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, Mom. No, but in other words, I don't think I consider myself a mama's girl. I probably was from the time I was born till I was about 12. Because we did everything together, but then I moved in with my dad, and I want to say with all my heart, I'm more of a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
But no, my mom, that's my best friend.
No, I get it.
Call that woman for everything.
I don't know how do you define a mama's boy is the thing, because usually that's used in a negative way for most people. And for myself, I think when I hear mama's boy, I think of a grown man who is under the thumb of his mother, who goes to his mom for everything. His mom does everything for him. He's either living with his mom or is like, I don't know, reliant on her beyond the point of just me calling my mom saying, hey, how you doing? It's,
It's almost like they're married to them in a way.
Yeah, kind of like that.
But I don't look at it. See, I don't look at it that way. When I read the poem, I didn't really look at it that way. That's what I'm saying, is that in particular, that person's particular definition of what a mama's boy is in the negative way. Somebody used it in a negative way, but to them it means something else. It means they care about their mother to them. Right.
That's what I'm saying. So I guess what I'm saying is that if it was to be turned around onto me and somebody calls me that, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I guess I am. Nobody messes with my mama.
Right.
You don't disrespect my mama, I'm going to kick your ass.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to call my mama. I try to call her every Sunday, which actually I forgot to do that yesterday.
Tisk.
I need to do that. But I try to call her every Sunday, or at least video chat, so she can see me, see the new house we bought, see my wife that she'd met once.
I know.
And, every now and again she sends me messages on books she's read and keeps me updated on that because she's really into books. And we both are into books.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, to me, I guess I wouldn't take it as an insult. But you better not insult my mama.
No.
Oh no, I agree with you on that.
That's how you end up with problems.
I had a friend when I was younger who I literally watched this person make my mom cry.
Oh no.
And
Ooh.
in me personally, because I'm not gonna speak for everybody else, but the moment you hurt my mom, you're dead to me. And you can hurt me all you want. Cool. I'm okay with that. But the moment I see you make my mom cry, we have problems. Because that lady is a strong lady to put up with the child that I was.
Yeah.
Same. I know what she went through growing up.
Moms don't get enough effort for what they have to go through. I don't have children, but for the last couple months, I've been taking care of my best friend who's got 2 little girls. And it is a chore. I mean, we are doing virtual schooling right now, which itself is a lot of work. Trying to get a couple of young girls to sit still and pay attention is a joke. But, and then cooking and cleaning and making sure everything is tip-top in shape. And, that itself is such a job. And people just say, you're going to stay at home. No, that's not a job. It's bullshit. It is a full-time job, and it is a lot of work. And yes, sir.
I'm going to keep politics out of this. I'm not going to say what was on my mind.
Oh, well, whatever. I don't know. I just... We need to appreciate our moms a little more.
Yeah.
For real, Maybe call her. Maybe just once a week. Just say hey. Because you know what? You never know when the last time you're going to hear her voice. You never know. And I tell you what, I would love to interview my mother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Just the trauma that poor woman has gone through. It would be a novel, man. It would be a good novel. But
She should write a novel.
She should write a novel on her. But I would love to just sit down with her and just say, start from day one, and just go.
It all started the day I was born.
I would, because that poor woman, and I just, like I said, I can't thank her and tell her I love her enough in words, and I can't express in words how much I care for her and how much she has done for me in everything. So if you're listening to this, Mom, I love you.
I love you, Mom.
Yeah, same, Mom.
Yeah, me.
Well, I think that'll wrap up this podcast for this evening.
Moms are great. Give them a credit, give them hugs and kisses.
They're pretty cool. They're
Okay.
all right.
Wow,
I'm
okay.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Your mom is great, okay? If you're listening, Haas's mom, you're a great, beautiful, intelligent
She
lady.
is. Yes, she actually
I've never met you, but you're awesome.
Everybody's moms are awesome. So if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.
Go Moms!
Go Moms!
I'll end it there.